Sitting here with Ishmaeel Kadri. What a view, man. What a view. What do you think of the view, firstly?
It's great. Always great. Cape Town is a great city. And yeah.
Well, you want to give a viva to your coach? I suppose he'll be watching.
Viva. The most supreme vivas to my manager and coach, Colin Nathan.
So what did you make? Jamie called you a Joburg boy. Is that the case? Or you still feel like you're a Cape Town boy?
Never. I will always be a Cape Town boy, no matter where I end up. Cape Town's my home and yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're here now for until you get into camp. I know there's a fight coming up, but it can't be announced yet. So are you excited about having your first fight?
Yeah, definitely. I'm so amped for my pro debut. Been working hard, and I'm very grateful to my manager for putting this together and for me to showcase what I can do in the ring.
And what motivates you now? I mean, the first fights, you obviously want to win. Maybe you want to, win in a spectacular fashion. What's the motivation for this?
Motivation is just this is the beginning of becoming world champion. This is the road to that. And I take this as a title fight, a world title fight. It's as serious as that. It will be a showcase of something special.
And you haven't fought for about 2 years now. We're talking about like your last amateur fight. I mean, how's the rust and how do you feel? How does the body feel?
I feel great. I mean, honestly, since I fought on the SA team, I've been training and I haven't stopped training throughout this whole pandemic. And when gyms were closed and I couldn't train, I was training in my room and I never made the excuse. I just stayed busy all day, every day.
And when you back out here, where do you train?
I train out of Steve Newton's boxing gym when I'm in Cape Town.
So he looks after you quite well.
Yes, he really does. Shout out to him for that, honestly.
All right. So now I'll ask a similar question to Jamie. I mean, obviously, you'll be boxing in Johannesburg, I'm assuming. So would you like to come back one day and box here?
Oh, definitely. I mean, Cape Town's a beautiful city. Why would you not want to have an event here? It's got so much potential. Definitely, I would. I wouldn't mind boxing here, honestly.
Yeah, and we took a hike up Lion's Head today. We took it slow because of me. I barely made it up here. But how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. It was the best day that you chose to hike. I mean, the sun's out. It's just a nice day, and yeah, we made it to the top.
It's actually shocking because we arrived at the top, and then like about a minute later, Jamie
exactly a minute later we got to the top and Jamie's like, I'm coming to get you guys, and we looked and it was Jamie. Yeah, no, it's crazy.
That's crazy. Okay, all right. Featherweight division, are you starting in that division?
Yes, I'm campaigning in the featherweight division. Yeah, that's where I'm going to start.
And your body feels okay there? Like obviously in the first fight, sometimes difficult to find your real weight division, but how do you feel about it?
I feel great, honestly. The weight's coming down and I'm just excited to put on the show. Yeah, I feel great.
When you're in amateurs, I don't know if I'll ask you this question, what weight division do you use to fight at?
When I was on the SA team, I was fighting at Bantam, 56 kg. Before that, I was at 52 flyweight. So it was those two divisions, 52, 56. And now we're at featherweight in the pro ranks.
So right, I mean, what sort of style can we expect in this fight? So people that don't know you?
Me, I can adjust my style, honestly. It depends of how he's fighting. But me, I like to stick to my basics. Work behind the jab, set everything up, use a lot of straight punches. If he wants to brawl, then I can do that as well. I can fight many styles.
Well, that's the thing. When you're on debut, you can't really study your opponent. They most likely will be on debut too, or maybe have one or two fights. Kind of like an amateur fight.
Absolutely.
You feel like you focused on yourself on this one?
Yeah, definitely. I'm always focused on myself. Whether it's a high-level opponent from amateurs that I fought, the fight is won with you. You have to focus on yourself, and then the fight will be easy. Never underestimate your opponent, but always focus on yourself first.
That t-shirt you're wearing, you were at the tournament?
Yeah, this was Team South Africa. It was at the Africa Youth Games in Botswana.
How did it go for you?
That was good. I came second, got a silver medal.
Yeah. Who did you fight in the final?
I fought a guy from Zambia. I think his name was Samson Piri.
Do you follow his career?
No, I don't. He's not on any social media platforms.
Oh, damn.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Do you look forward to making some rivalries now? Because the featherweight division's hot. And one of your stablemates, Abdulaziz, also in the featherweight division. He's leading the example. He's, I think, 10-0, 11-0. You're excited about the contenders?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the more rivalries, the better. It makes everything more exciting. It's more to work for. It's just It's fun, yeah. If you don't love what you're doing, then you shouldn't be doing this. And rivalries are part of the sport. You're gonna have rivalries. That's how you get to the top, by beating your rivals. So that's what's gonna happen.
I want to ask a silly question because, like, you just turned pro, but is there anyone that you're carrying amateur beef with into the professional ranks?
Absolutely no one. No, not really.
Okay.
Most of the guys are 14 amateurs. I don't know where they are now.
Okay.
I think most of them are studying, haven't turned pro, anything like that. Yeah, the only person I did fight in the finals at SS, but he's way lower than me, was Nklan Klatiga.
Okay.
Yeah, I fought him in the finals in 2017. But yeah.
And do you follow his career now?
Yes, definitely. I'm very proud of him, of how far he's gotten. And it's an honor to have fought him.
What happened in that fight?
I lost on decision. Second, third round, I was catching him a lot because he started gassing. But the first round, he was outboxed semi-clean. He was a way more experienced fighter than me at the time. And you need those types of fights in your career so you can learn rather earlier on than later. So, yeah.
All right, so a very highly accomplished amateur turning pro. Maybe there'll be a little bit of expectation on you.
Yeah.
Are you ready for all that, and obviously the public to be on social media talking about you?
Absolutely, yeah, that's what it's about. I mean, I've got the amateur pedigree and I'm grateful to have that. I worked hard for it, and of course people and family will be expecting quite a bit of me because of what I proved myself in the amateurs. I'll do the same in the pros. Nothing changes, and I don't do it to prove people. I do it for myself. Yeah, that's basically it.
All right, so I can't obviously say anything about your fight or when it is or anything like that. You wait for the announcement of the fight, but it looks like you're going to be fighting. Do you have a message for anyone out there?
Yeah, message to anyone, just stay positive, and whatever you do your best at it, and you'll get the best out of that.
Do you have anyone you want to thank?
I would like to thank my manager, Viva, Colin Nathan, and my girlfriend for the support, my mother, my father, and Steve Newton's Boxing Academy for taking care of me and letting me train while I'm at home in Cape Town.